Hello everyone, my name is Philip Olaume and I want to thank you for joining me today again as Let's Talk About Worship. This is where we engage the scriptures to reveal God's mind about the subject of true and acceptable worship as recorded in John chapter 4 verse 23 to 24. And our goal is to be able to create a worship culture that is pleasing to the Father at all times. Today we want to continue on the voice range development, and of course we're going to be taking some practical exercises. So let's get right on. For some time now, we've been focusing on how to increase your range. I'm talking about the high range. But today, let's talk about how we can achieve the lower range as well. Now, to get started, there is a concept of feel as if you yawn. I don't know whether you've heard that before, but the thing about yawning is that in yawning, there is no muscle isolation. The reason behind this popular belief is that yawning relaxes some muscles. For example, when you yawn, see, when you yawn, the relaxing part comes after the yawning exercise. But in the middle of yawning, there is a lot of muscle action that is going on, and these muscles will only relax after the exercise. And the reason yawning is talked about is that during the yawning exercise, the larynx, it goes down. When you yawn, the larynx, it goes down. It goes down. And when you go through that exercise, like the yawning exercise, and trying to sing, when you are yawning, you would not sound original. You sound really fake, like something, just like the opera singers. But there are other ways that you can be able to achieve that. Now, lowering the larynx is fine, which is what we want. The reason is because most of the time the larynx contracts upwards. For example, when you swallow, and when you swallow, the tongue is part of that process. It controls the swallowing. The tongue pushes back what you are swallowing into the esophagus, so it does not go into your trachea, which is your lungs. So that is protection. The lung protects so that we can eat, we can make sound, and also talk at the same time. But the goal of this discussion is to be able to make the larynx fall lower instead of contracting lower. And this is because the later one, when the larynx contracts, it engages a lot of muscle action. But you know that we can also relax the tongue consciously and then sing without creating tension or engaging any muscle action at all. And this is the way that we can achieve a lower range, a clear range, and have a very good tone while singing the lower registers. And we can do that. So let's relax ourselves. Relax the tongue, relax all your muscles in your neck area, and open your mouth wide. Ensure that the larynx drops without engaging any muscle action. Not like that, but you can just relax it and sing. Ah, 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 ah. So you relax the muscles in your neck area and just let it out. Make sure you open your mouth so that the larynx can drop. Whenever we're singing the high note, the larynx goes up. But when you want to sing the lower registers, the lower tone, the larynx needs to come down. And while you're doing that, you need to be conscious of the fact that you are not engaging any muscle action on this side, in your neck area. Otherwise, it's going to draw a whole lot of it will draw a whole lot from the sound that you are trying to make. It will not be clear. It will not be original. It will sound fake. You really don't want to do that. So when we do, there was an exercise we did last week, the ga sound, ga 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 ga. That exercise. So that helps us to isolate the muscle that usually contract in your neck area, so that you can be able to produce those low notes. And we can do that. Let's do that exercise again. Now what we're doing is that we are engaging the muscle at the back, at the lower end of the tongue. Now the exercise I'm doing is not the same thing as ga 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 ga. When you do this, that means you're using the middle of your tongue to touch the your upper roof. So you're not engaging that muscle. But in order to be able to engage it, you need to open your mouth wide enough to be able to engage that particular muscle, to be able to reach it. And we can do that again. Let's try it. So that's how it is done. Just ensure that you go over it and you practice. When we do the ga sound, it helps us with muscle isolation because it helps with the back of the tongue. We're able to engage that muscle, and we're able to exercise that muscle. We're able to exercise that muscle as well. So let's do this, and you'll find out that it will help you in lowering your range. And remember, practice is what takes you from where you are right now to where you need to be. So keep practicing, keep practicing. So thank you for joining me this week. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Philip Olaomi Music, on Facebook and also on YouTube, and Philip Olaomi on Instagram and Twitter as well. And you'll be notified when we post more videos. Also, please like and share this video for others to be blessed just as you are. Thank you for joining us this week. God bless you. Amen.